Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Rune-keeper. I have a little letter here. A darkness creeps across the stricken lands of Middle-earth. None are safe from the peril of the East. Skirmish camps have appeared throughout the lands as rallying points for those who will stand together to fight the shadow. Stout soldiers gladly lend their weapons, but they lack a leader. What hero will answer the summons? I beseech you to visit one of our skirmish camps and speak with the captain. Camps can be found throughout Middle-earth. Attach item. And here we have a letter. Pinestone, make haste. We do not have any time to squander. Skirmish camps can be found in all regions of Middle-earth, from Rare-Luine to Moria, and see, I have to run into one right here. So talk to a skirmish captain within a skirmish camp. Now, I should tell you that you are allowed to report in without getting the letter first. You could always return the letter later. Since he has a...
Greetings.
You just finish that any time.
Would you do something for me?
But he does have a quest for you whether or not you've read the letter. And it does take time for the letter to come in once you hit level 20, which is why I'm mentioning this. We have a situation requiring urgent attention. Brigands and ruffians have used the distraction of the enemy to take over Bree. I was just in Bree. The people are in dire need. We have received a note on this, and I can see confirmation of Bree as the target for their orders you obtained. This is a reference to the original version of reporting in, where you had to do 2 quests in order to unlock the ability to do the tutorial. And the reason why they had that was so that you didn't have everybody on the servers running them at the same time, but after a couple of updates they removed those collection quests and went straight to the tutorial. You're in good hands with the second watcher Heatstraw. Listen to what he has to say. Good day. And I'm kicked into the tutorial. Now this is a supplemental episode, meaning it's not going to be in my main stream, since I'm figuring some people have already seen me do this, or have already done the tutorials. Not exactly the most...
While war raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
It's not exactly the most exciting content, so I've turned off XP and going in here. I did not think help would get here so quickly, but I am grateful to see that it has. I am afraid the situation is currently not very good. It started snowing since the last time I just click a button and it starts snowing. We're all kicked out of Bree. Brigands, led in by Bill Fernie and Harry Goatleaf, have taken over much of Bree.
A great war is beginning, and the battles to be fought will be great and perilous. You will not survive alone.
You sure about that?
Fortunately, there are soldiers of the free peoples willing to fight by your side. If you call them, they will aid you. Use the horn here. Learn the skill it possesses. Then call forth a soldier to aid you in retaking Bree.
Alright. Yeah, give me my quest ring. There you go.
Good. Now use your new skill and call forth a soldier of the free peoples.
I'd like to put my...
Very good. Now let me share with you the plan of how you're going to reclaim Bree.
Alright. I like to put my skirmish summoning up there so it's always in the same place with all my characters. Your soldier is a powerful ally. Well, I'm not too sure about powerful. In the fight against the encroaching darkness, he will aid you greatly in your battles against the enemy.
Skirmishes against the enemy focus on taking and controlling locations of value and importance around the battlefield. In reclaiming Bree, these locations are the South Gate, the Auction House, and Bill Fernie's home in that order. The gate is well protected, but your soldier will aid you in the battle. If he falls, simply call for another by reusing the skill you learned. If not for my arm, I would be at your side as well.
Sure.
Now go and reclaim Bree.
Okay, as soon as the red filament wall drops, okay. And here we go. Enter. Start of our skirmish career here. Oh, that was easy enough. Now, things do tend to be paper thin at here, including my soldier, so the soldier isn't really all that powerful in this tutorial since the soldier doesn't have any of the... It's sort of the baseline soldier without any of the abilities that the real soldiers have. So think of the worst skirmish soldier you have and go a little bit worse, and that's the tutorial soldier. So let us go. See what I mean? Look at that. He almost died. Okay, now let's take care of Reginald here. This is to practice with encounter. Now, it doesn't give you a notice that you started an encounter, but it gives you a message that you actually, it puts into my chat, but didn't put it on my... Yeah, okay. There's the billboard. So you can see they sure show you the various steps. The counterattack there, which was a bit easy. Well, everything in the tutorial course is a bit easy since it's a stripped down version of the skirmish. Don't worry. Thievery Mischief is a little bit more to it than this. And the real version of the skirmish is a bit of a favorite.
Good work. The south of Bree is once again free. There is more to do, but it can wait until tomorrow.
Good, it's getting cold here. And that completes the first half of the tutorial. Now it's the second half. Second Watcher Heatstraw had high praise for what you did in Bree, and has requested that you return to help to finish the job. I know there's no snow now, but there will be again when you return. The townfolk have all gathered within the Prancing Pony. The brigands are intending to attack. Without some sort of defense, well, it will be a slaughter. The time has come to set free free once again. Yay, huzzah. Now launch. So this time we launch from the instance panel. Though it's not the real version of Defense of the Prancing Pony, it's a stripped down version.
The inhabitants of Bree have spent the occupation holed up within the Prancing Pony. Angered at their uprising, the brigands have decided to burn them out.
Alright, I'm back. Snowing again. I am glad to see that you have returned, friend. We have made it here to the Prancing Pony in your absence and have been holding it. But I fear we won't last much longer. The brigands are coming at us with a vengeance which I cannot match. I am glad to have you at my side once more, and now listen to my lesson.
You will need a stronger ally for this foray. There are many ways soldiers can be trained and outfitted for battle. Archers, warriors, protectors, sages, bannermen, and herbalists are all willing to answer your call. For this battle, a warrior will be to our best advantage. Will? Tom, come out here for a moment.
I'm not too sure I would agree that a warrior is best to our advantage.
Speak to Will, purchase the warrior role trait, then speak to Tom and complete the soldier's training.
Now, fortunately, the cost for the warrior in this tutorial is 0. So all you have to do is purchase it once for 0. Then you can come here and just drop it into attributes. You don't have any skills or training points. Now, theoretically, I guess, I don't know if they would allow me to put anything into it. Nah, he doesn't allow you to get skills or anything like that to make things easier, but it's not like we really need to. So just confirm this. Yes, I accept this arrangement. Now,
Very good. A warrior will increase our offensive capability and allow us to cut through waves of enemies.
like we're gonna have waves of enemies. Oftentimes during skirmishes such as these, you will find that other allies, such as myself, aiding you in the battle. In this case, if those allies fall, you will lose the skirmish.
Will, Tom, get back inside. We'll handle this.
In other
Prepare
words,
yourself, my friend.
don't let the
Their
defenders
first
die.
I believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues.
No, you don't get this much of a... You don't get a respite that easily in the real skirmish. We often know little about the enemy's forces and where exactly they may come from. From scouting, I know that we are facing brigands, half-orcs, and wolves of varying skills and strength. But I do not know what combination of those might come at us at any point. Stay on guard and be prepared to alter your defenses at any moment to best defend against the enemy's assaults.
The enemy employs a number of terrible lieutenants, specially trained enemies with unique skills. It is difficult to know
Send 'em
which
off.
lieutenants march with the enemy until they arrive on the battlefield. I caught a glimpse of a large orc with this force. Be prepared. It could come at any time. Here they come again.
Definition of any time, of course, means immediately. Now, real lieutenants are a bit tougher than
I
that.
believe we have a moment of respite before their assault continues.
Real lieutenants tend to be signatures rather than normals. The orc was one of the lieutenants I was speaking of. You did well to defeat it. Yes.
As you encounter and defeat more lieutenants, you will learn more about how they affect the battlefield. And what you can do to expose and exploit their individual weaknesses. They all have at least one. I believe we are nearing the end of this battle. Defeat this assault and Bree will be free once more. Here they come!
I'm not too sure all of them actually have weaknesses. It's just that there are ways to get around their powers, might be a more accurate way of putting it. There are two waves in this assault. And you want to kill the general here and ignore Goatleaf and Goatleaf
They have been vanquished!
and Fernie, since they just run away. Bree is safe! You have done us a great service by aiding the cause. I could have held for a short time, but that half-orc with Bill Fernie and Harry Goatleaf surely would have done me in had I been alone. I thank you greatly for your aid.
Near the major locations of Middle-earth, you will find skirmish camps. Bree, Rivendell, and Thorin's Hall, to name a few.
There you can barter your skirmish marks for new and better soldier traits and gear and equipment for yourself.
Safe travels, my friend. Perhaps we will meet again in another skirmish against the enemy. For now, I salute your courage.
Now, there is a real version of Defense of the Prancing Pony and Thievery and Mischief, which you can start doing when you hit the 30s. 30 for Thievery and Mischief, 35 for Prancing Pony, but that will be a while before we reach that. Now we get to decide on our soldier.
What do you need?
Oh boy, that voice is so completely different from his voiceover voice. Actually, no, this isn't the same person. No wonder. You have done well, Pinestone. Bree is safe, and more importantly, the town folk alive. Not many could have managed to do both. The war has started, and I feel you have done more than a simple pawn in the events of the battles to come. Scattered around Middle-earth, there are skirmish camps, yes. The enemy does not rest, does not waver, does not stop in his quest to claim Middle-earth for his own. We must not stop fighting back. Welcome to the war. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. I'll take the archer. And there we go. That completes the skirmish training. Therefore, that means we can do a skirmish at some point. But we will have to wait until we are getting to a nice quiet point. For now, though, I think it is time to sign off, and I will return back to the Prancing Pony, where we will then be able to talk to Strider in our next episode. And until then, this is Pine Leaf Needles. Good day.